Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Now I know I haven't been doing a lot of videos since my previous video which was about fiber optics. Now a lot of things have happened. For example, I've got a 3D printer. Now I can 3D print a lot of plastic kind of objects, and also I've got a new microphone, so you should be able to hear my voice a tiny bit better than previously. Also the last microphone wasn't working, so that was another reason. But let's get right on to what we're doing. So this is going to be a tutorial on how to create 3D objects. This is called Tinkercad. This is a Tinkercad tutorial for aligning. Now a lot of people don't get this, so I'm just gonna make a video about it. So here we go. Let's just erase that from my previous video, which didn't work. So the first thing you want to know about aligning is that it's not just going to be everywhere. It's just going to be aligned like perfectly on the same x-axis or y-axis or diagonal plane on the two objects you are aligning. Now you can have 3 or more objects, but right now we're just going to focus on basic aligning, which is with 2 objects. Now what you want to do is you want to hold left click and select all of them basically. You can also click left, you can left click that, hold shift and left click that, then you select both of them. So for example, you had that, you had a cube in the middle, then what would happen is when you select that, you select all 3 when you only want to select these 2. Now let's erase this. Left click that and shift left click that, and then what you want to do is you want to click align, which is right here, or you could just click L. Okay, now that you've clicked align or L, you'll see these little bubbles. Now what these mean is basically if you hover your mouse over them, they will show you where the cubes will go. So for example, I hover my mouse over here, they will go here when I click them. Okay, and then now you've got them perfectly aligned on the y-axis, I guess, or yeah, x-axis, or yeah, y-axis, sorry. Now what you want to do is, let's say this was a tiny bit smaller. So the way you can make it even, when you make a cube even while making it smaller, you can click one of these white boxes, hold shift and drag it in, and you'll see it's perfect. But if I let go of shift, it can go all the way, and then you hold shift again and it perfect cube all the time. Okay, so let's get rid of that, and what we're going to do is we're going to make this a bit smaller. Doesn't matter, just as long as it's smaller than this one. And then what you can do is you can select all of these, click align, and then you have let's click them and they'll be aligned again. You'll see the sides won't be perfectly aligned, but the middle will be on the same axis. Okay, now what you want to do, let's say this was a hole, right? So let's make this a hole like that, and then you select both of them, and then instead of aligning them like this, we're going to align them again where they're in the same area. Now that you have this, let's say you wanted to make a hole inside this cube, you can select all of those, which basically drag over the box, and then you click group, and now you have a hole. So if we zoom in like that, you'll see that we have a hole. Another thing I just noticed, you'll see that it has no bottom. You can fix that. Now the way to fix this is you basically let's ungroup it first, put that over there, and then you want to select them again, click align, middle, and then the next thing you want to do, instead of clicking one of these horizontal ones, you can click one of the vertical ones, so like that, and now they're perfectly in the middle. And now when you select this, they'll be perfect and you won't see the hole sticking out of anywhere. And then now you select both and then you group. Okay, and now we should have a bottom. Yep, right there. So now we have a bottom, and then let's say you wanted to make a tiny little hole. This is just for I'm just gonna do this to show you what you could do with this, and then you could do that and like that, and then you could align these two, and then align and like that, like that, and okay, so here we go. So let's say you're at this position, and instead of wanting it perfectly in the middle, let's say you want it to have a side, so you only have a hole in the side. So what you can do, instead of selecting one of the middle ones, you can select one of the diagonal ones. Basically aligning is just putting your cursor over all kinds of all the black circles and figuring out which one is the one you want it to be. That's basically what I do with aligning. Okay, now that you have that, you can do this, connect, and now you have an object. So you have like a little, I don't know, cat house, I suppose, but there you go. Now if you have any questions about that, if there was something that was too confusing, I know that might have been a bit too confusing, but if you have any questions, just write down in the comments and ask what you need to know. I will be doing some other tutorials if you want to request some, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.